Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is your extra read all about it for March 16th, 2021. Now, I would like to say, please do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. You are intelligent, beautiful or handsome, and you are kind. These readings may or may not resonate. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Someone may be enlightened by them. Also, to my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. You are the backbone of this channel, and I greatly appreciate you. So yeah, extra, read all about it. This is for March 16th, 2021. Let's go ahead and find out what kind of involvement we got going on here, okay? Now, whatever comes out here, if you resonate with it, maybe there's a message in here for you, right? Maybe there is a message here for somebody out there, right? Whoa. This one actually I'll take. Okay. Just put that up there. Alright, so we do have some possible vegan, vegetarian eating here, right? I don't see any types of meat in here. So we might have some sort of, somebody who likes to eat vegan style or vegetarian, right? We also have, football fans. We could have some football fans out there. Of course, these are always here, the campers. I love you guys, alright? We also have the ocean, so somebody might be near an ocean. Somebody may be meeting their grandchild for the first time. A couple, maybe grandparents, meeting their grandchild for the first time. Very happy situation, right? Somebody may also be on a rush to get somewhere on a motorcycle. Make sure that you're obeying all the laws here. It doesn't look like there's any problems, but just saying. This guy's got a helmet. He's doing good. Just watch out for those other drivers, right? Yoga. We love yoga, when we can do it. I need to do it more myself because my back. Well, actually, to be quite honest with you, my back's been doing better since I got to Florida because I think the weather has a lot to do with it. Plus, I think I'm losing weight, so yeah, it's okay. So we also have this gun. It says Ruger, so maybe it's a Ruger style gun, but it's like a shotgun. But maybe some of you own one of these. Maybe you're in a state that you're allowed to carry this, or maybe this is a sign that maybe you should keep it nearby. Maybe there might be trouble in the future. I don't like to say that, but let's try to be like there's not. But you never know. Whoops, sorry. I might bump the camera a little bit here and there. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and find out the general energy of not the collective, but whoever's catching the video, right? Because, I like a little intimate crowd here. And so we'll see whoever catches this video, what is the general energy of the person who's catching this video, right? Or it could be your energy or somebody in your environment, right? Now remember, just take what resonates, leave the rest, and don't manifest weird stuff into your life, okay? General energy is, wow, the universe. This is like the world, you guys. This is about ending of cycles, right? Yeah, there's an end of a cycle happening, on or after this day. The readings are timeless, so basically whenever you see it. But I do see that there is an ending of a cycle. All right. Now, you could be dealing with a fixed sign, which is Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, I think. And it might be Aquarius or Libra. I'm not sure what the air sign, fixed sign is. But we also have... so we said Taurus, Leo, either Aquarius or Libra. Sorry, can't remember. And then we have Scorpio, I think, is the fixed sign. If anybody knows out there, that'd be cool if you guys put it in the comment, you know. But yeah, only if you know, no big deal. But yeah, so you could be dealing with a fixed sign. An ending of cycle could be here. But you know, you guys know what this means. You end a cycle and you begin a new one, right? You know, cycles end and new ones begin. So hopefully you're not a person who's afraid of change. Change is real important, right? And if you're a person that's, you know, not into change, I think you're going to have some problems here, right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this card up here just so we can see better, right? This is the universe, right? All right. And then we have enough space here. All right, so I'm actually at the library in Crestview, Florida, because the internet's better, and I had some issues with the internet, so I figured, you know what, I can do some readings here at the library, and I can upload them at the library. So, you know, no big deal, right? Yeah. So that's how we're doing. Okay. Just so I can get them out to you guys. I don't want to leave anyone hanging, you know. Anybody who likes my videos anyways, right? Alright, so we're looking for March 16th, 2021. What is going on for March 16th, 2021, on that day or after that day, right? Let's see what we have here. And you know what? I see the Death card here, and I seen this card when I was shuffling in the beginning. Well, we'll see what that means when we get there. We do have the Justice card, right? So maybe the fixed sign is Libra. But I do see, you know, this is the card of Libra. And there will be justice here. And I also see that A. And it also looks like this is a symbol of Leo, which I'm not sure why that's there like that. But there is going to be justice, right? We also have the Four of Pentacles. And this is about, you know, protecting your assets, holding on to something, right? We could be there could be a Capricorn involved here, right? We have Libra and Capricorn so far, plus all the fixed signs. Now, somebody is holding on to something really tightly, and it has to do with, we do have the Sun here, so it's telling me that there could be a sun sign involved. We have Capricorn for sure. We have Libra, right? Those are the signs that I can see so far. But somebody's definitely trying to have control of their stuff, right? Material, items, money, whatever. Somebody is maybe going through the justice system and they're trying to hang on to all their assets. Somebody might be going through a divorce. Princess of Cups, there could be some legal issues involving a child, right? Maybe custody of a child, or, you know, I hate to say it, I'm kind of getting a feeling about maybe abuse of a child. I hate to say that, but if I feel it, I'll say it. That's not going to be for everyone, though, okay? Now, if it's not a child involvement, it's just an involvement that there might be, the reason that this could be going on is because there's lack of emotion, there's no love anymore. I mean, why stay in a relationship where it's loveless or something, or somebody's not expressing enough love, or I don't know. But it's either dealing with a child or some sort of emotional issues, right? Yeah, the Ten of Wands, it's a burden. So somebody is going through something right now that's a big old burden, but they're trying to end the cycle. We know that, all right? Whether that's you watching the video or somebody in your environment, you can place yourself wherever you feel like. But with the Ten of Wands here, this is about burdens, right? Yeah. This is about burdens. This is about going through somebody's going through some sort of court or legal battle, trying to hang on to their assets. Could involve a child. And just, you know, and I can understand the Ten of Wands. Anything you got to go through the court, that's a big old burden. So I do see that somebody is doing this right now, and, you know, Just stick with it. You'll get through it and it'll pass, right? So now we have the Death card. So now I know what this means, right? You could be dealing with a Scorpio. We got Scorpio right here. We have also Sagittarius, okay? So with this Death card, what I'm seeing here is, yes, there's an end to a cycle, and it could be something that has to do with the legal system. Now, if somebody has passed away, you know, my condolences, but if somebody has passed away and maybe we are going through some court or legal issues involving the inheritance or whatever like that, right? But if it's not somebody passing away, it's not most likely a relationship that has just, you know, it's lived its days out. There's no more going forward in that, right? So we're putting that to an end. But somebody's definitely trying to hang on to whatever assets that they've been trying to, you know, hold on to, right? Because y'all know, and I'm not taking sides, you guys, okay? I'm really not. But it's usually when a couple divorces, the woman is so, and you know, I don't care if any of y'all hate me, I'm just being honest, but there's women out there that just want to take the guy for everything they got. And you know, what you're actually doing is you're causing trauma to the child by being malicious or mean like that. When I divorced, all I said was just help me with the kid. I didn't ask for anything, didn't ask for alimony, child support, none of that stuff. And it's a shame that people don't, you know, act like that. They don't know how to act normal. Everybody wants to take. And most likely in this relationship, if that's what the deal is, somebody may have gotten married just to be supported. So just take what resonates, leave the rest. It's not going to be for everybody, but that's just, you know, how things are. People are just not, everybody's so malicious and want to hurt each other. So we have the Seven of Swords in the upright. Futility, yeah. This relationship, this situation is futile. It's not even worth dealing with anymore. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, right? If you're dealing with an Aquarius, this is telling me that this situation is futile. You know, there's too much lying and cheating and deception here. And I think that's what might be, yeah, I'm also seeing the male symbol. I'm also seeing Jupiter and Aquarius. So this could have been driven by selfishness, whatever this was. Somebody did this out of selfishness, because Jupiter is a planet of abundance. You know, somebody may have gotten into a situation thinking they were going to have abundance or offering abundance or something like that, when in reality they just wanted to steal from another individual or take from them, or they married for the wrong reason. They didn't marry for love. They married or got in this situation for money, right? And if it's not marriage or a relationship and somebody did pass, it appears that there could be, I mean, and it's such a shame that the family is fighting over the assets and the money, and that is just so, I would rather have the person keep all the money and the things, you know, but not this group. This group is fighting over assets, over somebody's assets who have died. That is a very low vibrational energy. Just, yeah, sorry. We got the Queen of Wands here. Somebody could be dealing with the Queen of Wands. All right. So like I told you earlier, somebody could be in a court or legal battle with a sun sign of a Leo. Sun is representative of a Leo. Somebody may be trying to hold on to their assets because a Leo might be taking their stuff. Darn, Queen of Wands. Right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a Leo, but I do see Leo here as an individual sign. So I'm just saying. But it could be any fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be Sagittarius, because it's connected to the Sagittarius card, actually. So somebody could have Sagittarius in their chart. If not, it could be Leo. The Hanged Man, right? And we do have the Earth symbol. This is a symbol for Earth here, right? Or actually, it's a symbol for water, my bad. So, could be dealing with a water sign, right? But somebody's stuck here. Somebody is definitely stuck, unable to move. And it appears they're keeping themselves stuck because of their own, you know, they're doing that self-imposed prison of their thoughts thing, overthinking, right? And you know what? Until this person pulls themselves out of this situation, it's going to go on forever. It might even carry over into a past life, and you might have to relive it again in your next life too. That's what that Ankh is for. Everlasting life is the definition of the Ankh symbol, right? So somebody, yeah, this is something that may have been going on over and over again through lifetimes. Not only that, this person who's living this, you know, this burden, these burdens, could have actually had these burdens in the past life and may even carry it on into the future life, if you know. So, but the chain can be broken, you guys. The chain can be broken. I think the situation about this is about learning about deceivers, liars, cheaters, people who are in their ego. This is also about selfishness. Yeah, selfishness. You know, people want things so bad. They want the money, they want the things, they want the access. So this is a lesson on selfishness also. And somebody can't seem to pull themselves out of a situation. It might actually be a person dealing with a family who's selfish like that, but they just want. And there's one person possibly in this family that's just like, ugh. That's probably why I feel this way. There's actually maybe one person, and this is for, in the case of anybody who's had somebody pass away, there's one person in the family that is absolutely disgusted with the rest of the family because they're fighting over assets. Like that person, if they receive nothing, they don't care because they'd rather have the person alive. You know what I mean? So there's one person in this group who's just absolutely appalled or disgusted at their own family for fighting over the dead person's assets. They're just totally, you know, and I'm sorry with you. You know, I'm sorry with you if that's your energy, if you're the one who's like really upset about that. And I feel you, you know. People can be so greedy, you know, and I'm sorry that that's happening to you. I would prefer the person alive too, you know. So let's keep moving here. So somebody is kind of stuck because they don't know what to do. Maybe in that situation, somebody could be dealing with the, you know, taking care of the arrangements, the funeral arrangements, or whatever, whatnot. And everybody else is just worried about what they're going to get and what money they're going to have. When the other person's like, gosh, can I get help on, you know, resting our family member in peace, you know, and nobody even cares about that. They just want to know what they got left. And, you know, like I said, I'm sorry that you're going through that, if that's your story. So let's keep moving on. And hopefully it's not your story, right? I just hope. All right. I think that's the final cards we have here. So check it out. We have the Ace of Wands at the beginning of at the bottom of the deck. So this is about, you know, sharing passions with somebody offering that passionate, you know, wand to another person. Somebody is wanting to start something new that's passionate though, okay? So let's kind of see what these last two cards are, and then we'll go ahead and find out what that means up there. Yeah, cruelty, I told you. I mean, this is about can't make sense of what's going on here, right? It could be now, if this is a family situation, somebody just can't make sense on why, they can't believe how their family is doing, how their loved one passed away, and so they're just turned into, you know, greedy animals, you know. So somebody is really, really trying to make sense of this because they kind of feel, you know, disappointed. Right? They feel that that's cruel. Everybody fighting over this person's assets, you know? Now, if this is not somebody who's passed and the situation has ended, somebody's definitely trying to figure out how the situation ended, why did this end, and why did it end so harshly and so damagingly, right? Yeah, and why it was so burdensome. So somebody might actually be going through some contemplation or reflection, and with this card, the Hangman and the Nine of Swords, this person is really, really trying to figure what the heck happened here, whatever the situation is, trying to make sense of why this is this way, why am I stuck, why can't I move forward. I tend to think that, you know, a few of you out there don't have the support that you wish you had, and it's really hard to ask for support because it seems like every time you do, somebody wants something in return, so you just rather not. I'm kind of feeling that energy, right? You might need help, but you don't want to ask because people are so selfish, right? And so if you ask, they're going to expect you to do something back, and so this is why you don't ask, you know. But we do have the Knight of Discs here, and this is a message of some sort of stability coming in, and it may come in, you know. It may come in, but it's like I'm saying, it's really slow. It's not really making any movement, you know. And it could be, you know, those things, you know, maybe some of you out, or some of your family members out there are not receiving these inheritance. Maybe it's going somewhere else and people are pissed off that it's, well, why isn't it coming? Well, that's why. And it could even be that this family member knew that their family was going to do this. So I think that the family member did something with the legal system in order to give whoever, like some people in that family will not get anything and some people will. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here in that situation. Now when it comes to the love situation, and a divorce or children and involved and all that, there will be money coming in, but the process is long. You gotta wait until it finally you know, moves forward. So, and you guys know that the legal system is super slow. They just go at their own pace, right? We're all in a hurry to need help, but the legal system, they move slow, right? Well, it's just to be fair, right? To figure things out. So now let's go ahead and move on to the whispers of love. I felt like I had to say it like that. All right, you guys, these cards are pre-shuffled. Let's see what flies out for whoever's catching this video when it comes to love. Maybe there's, you know, this is kind of a downer video a little bit, but maybe you got some good love coming in. Shoot, man. We all need that, right? All right. We got 4 out here. Let's see what the message is. Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. So, you know, this would fall right here between the ending of this situation. Maybe you did accept this person and you tried to do whatever you could do to show love, but don't think it worked out. And you know, look, this is a 34 card, number 7, it's telling me. So that's also telling me that you actually, when it comes to the legal system and holding on to assets or whatever and ending of a situation, whether it's death or a relationship, this was a divinely guided situation, divinely guided by spirit to teach lessons of, this is what I'm feeling, okay? This is to teach lessons of selfishness, of selfish and you know, to learn a lesson, to not be selfish, you know, and that's what I'm seeing here, because we got the legal system, somebody trying to hang on to their assets and ending. So, and then we have deception. So I'm feeling that this lesson for this particular card is that, you know, receive with love and appreciation. Whatever you get out of this, you should just be grateful that you got anything, right? Also that it sure doesn't pay to be selfish, right? It really, really doesn't, because in the end, you're going to get nothing, right? And spirit will make sure of that. So now we have relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change, right? And it does. It does. And I swear, you guys, for a second, I thought this was a 1 and a 4, but it's a 34, which, you know, tells me it's the number of spirit, which is 7. But I thought it was a 14, which would have reduced down to 5. But look at that. 3 and 2 is 5. So for this card, this is a situation in regarding that relationship, you know, that somebody is separating from. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. Somebody may be tired of somebody trying to take all the time and being deceiving and lying and cheating and stealing, because it's going to match up. And you know what? And I wish it didn't fall on that Princess of Cups there. There is a possibility that there's a divorce happening because somebody finds out that somebody was lying, cheating, and deceiving about a child. It may not be their child, and somebody lied about it. So that could be a situation too. Yeah, It takes strength to recognize the need for change. And somebody's like, you know what, that's the final straw. You've lied to me enough, that's the final straw, and it's over. So I do see that happening here. Spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other, right? And that, I think, was a big burden. There was no communication here at all. We have a 10 right here, ending of a cycle. We have a 10 right here. Look, 4 and 6 reduces down to the number 10. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So there was no communication between you two. You didn't spend any quality time together. You didn't listen or talk to each other. And that was the burden. Or if you did talk to each other, maybe that was a burden too, because maybe it was arguing, right? That could have been the case. And if it's not cordial conversation, you know, I mean, it fell right, you know, it's the next card is on top of that burden card, so you guys know. If it's a burden, then it doesn't mean it's not good news, right? Fine, next we have a 26 card. I'm going to pull a few more, because I at least want to get 6. I'll take 6 and up, you know, but we do have, look at that, new love. Embrace the opportunity for love in your work, prospects for spiritual growth. Okay, look, they're talking about work here. So it looks like this will come to an end, this fight, this argument, this legal thing. And once it does, you will find new love, you know, and you will find new love when it comes to, I think you might end up throwing, somebody might be throwing themselves into work, because they're going to be like, after this ordeal, I think somebody's going to be like, okay, I'm not going to deal with love anymore. It's just too much right now. I need to just focus on my work and my money. And I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to see if I can get 2 more cards, okay? Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving, right? So, you know, this is what may have happened. You may have attracted somebody in the same kind of energy as you, low vibrating, can't converse very well, maybe a liar and a cheater. And this might be you or another person, okay? Don't get all crazy. But somebody here, you guys, you got into this relationship because you two were similar to each other. You know, you were doing possibly the same side things, you know, you were friends doing side things together, you know, maybe even partying together and doing that. But it looks like, you know, you may not have taken the time to actually get to know each other. You may have just taken everything for face value. Oh, you were attracted to each other. You guys may have, you know, been intimate with each other. You guys may have even, you know, drank together and partied together. But that's not what it's about. You know what I mean? And you attracted somebody that's like you. And if you're saying, oh, well, I don't do that. Well, think back, you know, because that's what I would say about my masculine. I would be like, I'm not like him. But then when I really think about it, I kind of am. But in my own way, in a different sense, right? And so that's what I focused on healing for myself. And I don't get pissed off when people say, you know, I noticed this about you. I am all open for suggestions, for healing, or for to bettering myself. So I never get upset when somebody says, you know, I noticed something this about you. Maybe you should consider fixing that. And I will definitely consider. I don't get pissed off and like, oh, how dare they say that about, you know what? Everybody's got their own opinion. And however you react to it, that's, you know, that's how you look to the outside world. That's for sure. Start things, you get all out of hand, crazy, making big problems. People are going to think you're nuts, and no one will listen to you. And look at this. This is the final card, you guys. Dang it. The Union of Hearts, a love connection defies explanation. So what I'm seeing here is while you are, you know, working on yourself and all that stuff, trying to get yourself out of hangman mode, trying to figure out what went wrong, once you heal from that stuff, and then the money may start even coming in, because remember, somebody here is going to put love on the back burner because it's like they're mad at it right now. But they'll come around, and then when they finally heal from that and feel comfortable in their own skin, and, you know, knowing also that finances are coming and everything's going to be okay, That's when the Union of Hearts comes in, a love connection device explanation. And that's when, you know, that's when this is going to happen. See, this is all about ending a cycle and starting a new one. Once again, we have this Ace of Wands here. You may be already having some passions for somebody. Oh, look, the Hermit. And you may be trying to figure out how you can gain this single person. You have somebody on your mind. We got the single lady card. You are waiting. Oh, shit, it's the Empress. And the Empress has the Ten of Pentacles, you guys. Oh, my gosh, and the marriage card. Let me stop because, you know, and then we got Leo, we got Strength. You know, if all this, you know what it is, you guys. This is about selfishness. This is about excess. You know, oh, I want this. I gotta have this. This, you know, he's my brother, or he's my sister, or she's my sister, or that's my mother, or that's my father. I deserve. That's selfishness. That is selfishness. So the whole thing here is you don't deserve anything. Okay, that person worked for that stuff. That is their stuff. If they wanted you to have it, you'd have it when they were alive. All right, so somebody going and chasing back because, oh, I deserve this. Nobody is deserving. That's very sad. You know, very sad, fighting over a dead person's stuff. Now, if it's relationship-wise, this is about selfishness and excess, and when it comes to, you know, y'all didn't communicate properly. You didn't communicate well. You were selfish. You kept your messages or your feelings in. That's not being really selfish, though, to be quite honest. Maybe you just don't know how to do it, but this is about too much. Maybe you party too much. It took it a little too far, and now somebody out there is like, you know, F love. You know those people, when they get heartbroken, they're like, fuck love, you know, whatever. But it'll pass. It'll pass. I was like that too. It'll pass. And, you know, just focus on healing. Because a cycle's going to end. We got so many 10s here. We got 10, 10, 10. Yeah, this is over, whatever is going on here. But just, you know, the best thing for you to do is just be patient and don't argue about it. You know, don't discuss it. If it's going to get you angry and you're going to rile people up, just leave it alone. Because if you can get through this in the proper, the way that the universe wants you to, because the universe came out first, the universe is stressing this, then you will have your passionate new start with somebody that's, I think they're going to be a very important person in your life, because it says love connection defies explanation. You are going to have a crazy ass bond with somebody. All right, so that's all I have for you guys today for this extra read all about it for March 16th, 2021. If it resonated any way with you, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Also, keep a true love energy, happy, friendly, and loving types. We have nothing to fear as long as we stay calm and cheerful, right? All right, I'm Mona, this is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll talk to you next time.